Hello, students. We'll have our guided lecture in management control system, transfer pricing, and multinational consideration because these form part of performance management topic. Okay, and what is our first um, learning objective? That is to describe a management control system and its three key properties. So that's our first video for the guided lecture. And why do we have or why do we need the management control system? Now, aside from a means to gathering and using information, this serve as a tool, no? As a framework. Framework for what? By which managers can ensure control over the actions, no? Kaya may salitang control the student. You are looking at control over the actions of their subordinates because you would like, no, ano yung focus natin? You would like that the actions of individuals or group within the organization are are within the expectation, no? What do we mean by within the expectation? That is, we have to look at the alignment, no, of the interest of the manager and the interest of the organization. Okay? And hence, when you look at the management control system, what would normally be its component? Well, you cannot do away with setting standards, no? That's why we have key performance indicator. Then we have to measure yung actual performance and then we're going to take corrective action. Okay? So parang ito rin yung cycle ng inyong control. Di ba sabi natin sa control, ano yan? Dapat may preventive, detective, corrective, and then the feedback element. Okay? So, yun yung concern natin, no? And why is that so? Aside from being a tool and a framework, because we would like it to be uh, a guide to behavior of managers and employees that would serve as a motivation scheme because your control system, okay, um, in terms of types, we have, you are looking at your output control, you're looking at behavioral control, and the whole organizational control. Okay? So if these are our focus, then what type of information are we going to gather? We have, no? You're going to have now financial data, non-financial data. We know what financial data are because in accounting, that's what we are gathering. Now, what would form part of non-financial data? This would be, let's say, number of units produced, no? Number of hours involved in production, the frequency in terms of labor. You are looking at the labor turnover, no? These are non-financial data for you to be able to look at performances. Then how about formal and informal control system? Well, when you talk about formal system, syempre, this has what? It has guidelines. Diba? It has policies and procedures that you can actually follow. No? It tells us what are the expected output, what processes should be followed. On the other hand, if you are looking at informal, di ba kanina we talk about behavioral control. O dito papasok yung class. Kasi when you talk about informal control, you are looking at cultural aspect, you are looking at the professional uh, behavior, no, which actually affects, no, the management of the organization, no, in doing their activities. Okay, and when you look at formal control, this is looking at yung sinasabi nating arm's length transaction between uh, the parties involved, no, the agents, no, involved in monitoring and evaluating the actions undertaken within the organization. On the other hand, when you talk about informal system, this would look at the ethical issues, no, ethical behavior when you are working informally, and whether your behavior is actually appropriate and expected from the HR, from the human resources, from the employees, no. Kaya 'di ba, pag if you look at organization, they have values, 'di ba, din aside from the vision, the mission, they do specify also values because this constitute part of the informal control in management. Okay, the desired values, the norms that you have to communicate to your um, people. No? Because the heart of any organization would, of course, be the HR. Okay? Then, uh, since your focus in management control system is to assist us in planning, no, in directing, in leading people, and a way for us to motivate and try our best to align the firm's goal and the employee's goal, no, we do know why there's a issue with goal congruence kasi financial data wise sa firm, ano ba yung benefit niya, 'di ba? Isipin niyo anong benefit ng firm from their operation. It's actually a share in profit. Eh ang employees, anong benefit niya when working in a firm as part of the firm? It is a salary. Remember that a salary will reduce the net income, which will be the share of the firm. O kaya talagang merong uh, concern with the goal congruence. Kasi the more na pagbibigyan mo yung empleyado, mas maliit yung the more that you will give the needs, no, the demand of the employees, mas liliit naman yung share para dun sa firm. 'Di ba? Although the managers are acting as an agent of the firm. Ang issue dyan will they make decision in terms of the best interest of the firm considering that you are looking at goal congruence na pag ina-assess yung performance niya, no, pwedeng mag-set siya ng standard na relax para sigurado na aside from his salary, he would be able to receive additional monetary benefit. Kaya nga nakalagay dito yung monetary benefit, no? Kasi we are equating that if there is no meeting of minds in terms of the goal congruence, and your people are well motivated to do work, then it can lead to rewards such as monetary and or non-monetary. Okay? Kaya ano yung sample ng mga non-monetary natin? At least with monetary, you are very familiar. That's why that will be your experience point. No? Ano yung mga sample ng non-monetary ano yung sample ng monetary aside from the salary, no? But what I would give you would be the sample of the non-monetary. Sa tingin nyo, ano yung mga binibigay ng mga non-monetary? Well, at least now with the pandemic, you have work flexibility. Diba? But that's actually one sample of non-monetary. What else? You are given, no, yung a time to work on their own project. Pwede rin yon. Pwede rin din yung mga extra leave. No? So, you are given to do tasks that you are interested with, and somehow that would also contribute to your uh, more motivation, no, in doing the task to the organization. So ito yung major focus natin sa evaluating management control system. Okay, so before we go to the learning objective 2, if you have any concern, just ask. Okay, thank you and good day.